Hello and welcome to the Salford Sports Show, and happy Halloween. My name is Jonathan and I'm joined by Will at the desk, and we're going to start off with women's football.
Good stuff. Titanic, Marley and Me, Romeo and Juliet, these are all heartbreaking, but not as heartbreaking as what happened to the women's football. If you've been following them this season, you know it's just been very unfortunate. 3 times now they have took the lead, and 3 times they have seen it slip away. They travelled to the University of Manchester this week to take on their side, and again it went off to a great start. T gets another goal for the 30-something she's been so reliable with throughout the year, and I think she's going to continue to do it. A lovely bullet header for a woman of her size. Incredible to get up there. But then, Uni have got one back. They ended up taking the lead, and then it just slipped away into the latter stages of the match. But a little highlight for the men's football. A clean sweep for them. All 4 teams getting a win, travelling to Kiel, Lancaster, and the thirds and fourths at Withamshire. So big congratulations to you lads. I got to speak with Captain Lennis Cook at full time, and she told me this about the performance. Salford Sport TV, we're here with Lennis. Didn't go the way we wanted it today. What went wrong?
I don't know, first 10-15 minutes we were excellent. Our play was amazing. We had that game in our pockets. But then some decisions were made by the ref. We kind of lost our heads and we got a bit aggressive in the game and we lost it basically. And then towards the second half I think everyone switched off and I feel like we could do better. But I feel like we've got some more to do in training. We know we've got to work on.
And, it's not the ideal start, 3 losses, but again, you've never looked too out of the competition in any of them. Yeah. It's got to feel like a win's got to come soon.
It's 100% coming soon. The team's working really hard at training. We're doing extra fitness sessions because we're like, is fitness the thing? Or we don't know, we're doing team bonding sessions. We're doing everything we can to get that win, and hopefully it's coming
well, all the best of luck and best of luck next time.
Thank you very much.
Now over to the rugby. Salford played at home against Lancaster, losing 38-10. How? This is here it's went down.
And we are underway on a beautiful overcast day in Salford.
Definitely don't want to be the Gypsy King in this situation, do we?
Now here's the skipper, number 8. I mean, he scored. What a try he scored the other day. Blowing through a wall of 4 or 5 Chester players. And look at this, just goes into a wall of Lancaster players and immediately gains the ground that he needed to get. Is 18. Oh, beautiful. Feinted that pass brilliantly. The number 21 pulled down, but he's done so well there. And their ability to maintain composure in defensive situations. I mean, that is a brilliant drive, however, by number 10 to ride the challenge for Lancaster. And they're going to look to progress here. And it's put forward, and it will be recovered by Salford. Look at that, feint across and immediately looks to push it wide. And number 11, brilliant driving run. And he has to be taken down by 2 Lancaster players. They are going to look to maybe create that overload. Number 3 does well. It's a brilliant drive. It's a tremendous drive. And it's near on under the post.
This is it. Exploiting the wing here. 4-5-6 on the right. These are the danger men highlighted to us by Lancaster as he looks to break here on the right-hand side.
And it's
number 5.
Oh, and you've got to say, it's brilliant rugby from Lancaster. They've dealt with the press so well. And they will get their second try of the day. Looks for 10. Oh, and now there's a lot of space and time. And this man's been shown to be a danger today. And Salford again is just naivety and a lack of awareness of, the pace and the men on that side. Now kicked. And Salford looking to gain their first try of the day. And it is given.
Well hid.
Brilliant. That is the reaction that we wanted to see, Dylan.
That's it.
It's kicked quickly. Now 17's going to look to drive. It's a great challenge, you've got to say. But now Salford, are they going to look to go to the other side? They will. And he's going to look for contact, 16. Oh, it's brilliant, though. You can see that. 3 Lancaster bodies. Exactly.
It's been great. There we go, pressing forward. Overcoming that challenge. He's taken down there.
He will step up, and he puts it away. And it's brilliant from Salford. Sorry, it's brilliant from Lancaster. And there it is. The final score finishes Salford 10, Lancaster 38.
We now move on to the hockey, where both the men's and the women's team were in action. Both Sevi and Ollie were down there yesterday. Lads, what went down?
Thank you, Will. It was a fun day out for myself and Ollie. We commentated on both games and we learned quite a lot about the great sport of hockey. We started off with the men's game and here are the highlights.
Summer person, I definitely enjoy the sun more than the dull weathers. But
oh, here we go. That's a lovely attack and it's in. That's beautiful. Like a dancer. That's a brilliant attack. And they'll keep going here, Will Salford. Trying to flick it into the box, they do so. On the edge here. And it's slapped in, but it's a great save. That's a fantastic save,
great
Sevi.
save. Ball's played in. Shot taken.
It's gone high.
Oh, great
wow. What a clearance off the line. Flown in and it's in. Salford get their second, deservedly so.
Taking the shot.
Ooh.
Just a little bit wide.
Just wide.
Maybe it might be the. You see the dotted lines.
Yeah, perhaps. Oh, here we go. Stop the waffling, Sevi, because Salford are 3-0 up. We are. I think that's just a confusing one anyway.
Doesn't matter. What matters is we've got a short corner.
Here we go. Bang.
Shot. Great bit of passing, no pressure. Stick down. Dribble freely.
Ooh.
Great save.
That, yeah, it'll have to be penalised for that.
Nice.
We got a nice big upgrade. I think they spent like a few $100,000.
We have a chance here.
Oh, and it's cleared. Sorry. Oh, wow, that's an emphatic strike. Advantage played. Fired in, scrambled, and it's put in.
Juki! Consolation goal with about 3-4 minutes left.
Ooh, and it's a save. Maybe the first save that the Salford keepers had to make in this half. Salford, so I think the advantage is brought. No, it's a foul. And there we go. You were right, Sevi. Winding down the game. Salford winning with an emphatic 5-0 victory.
So, 5-0 to the men's hockey and 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Fantastic. So, Ollie, we didn't know much about hockey. We were learning that as we were going on, but how have you come to find the sport?
Yeah, I did commentate on it once before and I was completely clueless at varsity, and I've got to say I had a great time, Sebi. We did learn a lot of short corners, long corners, all this terminology came flying at us, but we had a great time, but not as good of a time as the men's team did. It was an emphatic victory from them, 5-0 as we say.
Yeah, and we've talked to the team a bit before and after the game. It is sort of similar to football in terms of formation, the 11 players on the pitch, and but it does look difficult. We've tried a bit on playing a bit of hockey at half time. Very difficult, very tiring. I don't know what.
Yeah, for sure. It's feisty. It's feisty, and they had a lot of grit. Did Salford yesterday? The first half only got 1 goal. They would probably be expecting a little bit better, but they stuck at it. They came out in the second half and they were dominant, and they thoroughly deserved that 5-0 victory.
And obviously, since it was our first time, but we had a great game to commentate on, fun, entertaining. So I see myself covering more hockey. What about you?
Absolutely, yeah. Get me there.
And now we move on to the women's. Here are the highlights of that game.
We've got our first short corner for Salford.
You can rush out, but it's still on net, and Salford drag it in. It's an early one, it's 1-0. Sorry guys, a little bit distracted there, but UCLan here.
Go with a shot.
Ooh, blocked off the line, but it's scrambled in. And that one will count.
Unfortunate there. UClan wasting no time, and we are back at even.
But UClan still bursting forward here. Salford have not been able to get out of their half. It's a shot, it's a good one. And that's also another goal. UClan take the lead.
Emphasis the megaphone. Short corner taken.
Miscontrolled, but still put in. Oh, and it's found its way into the back of the net. It's a third for UClan.
Quick succession as well. 3 quick goals. We are just about 10 minutes into this game and we've already had 4 goals. And Salford will resume play 3-1 to UClan.
UClan driving into the box. It's a good run, but they do manage to keep it in and fire it across the face of goal. Blocked by the keeper. They've got it again here. Tricky feet.
Great save.
Saved really well. And saved again. And they're trying to clear now at Salford. But looks like a clash. And I believe a short corner. Passed across.
Right. Goes with a shot.
Strikes. Oh, it nearly found itself in the corner, but it's still there.
And that will be UClan's ball.
Yeah, it's a good chance by Salford. I think the shot maybe just off target, but it was heading towards that bottom corner.
Nice
Salford intercept. Shot comes in. Contested there. In close quarters. UClan trying to clear. Salford win it back. Referee says play on, no foul spotted. UClan win it back now and look to clear. UClan coming forward again. Breaks into the box with number 9. Brings it across and shoots.
Great save.
It's a good save. Save again. Initial shot is blocked, but it goes firing back in.
We are back. We are so back.
There we go. First goal of the second half goes towards Salford, and I tell you what, there is nothing saying they can't use this last 10 minutes to get themselves back.
And it's perfect time because 18 has just came back on. They have used the advantage to get the goal back with just about, I think we've said, 10 minutes about, just under. Will we see an equalising goal?
The game is now wide open. The referees are having a discussion between themselves. So it seems like it's been disallowed.
Push out the short corner, he touched it. But he didn't pull it back when she actually played it out. It's gone in and then he's
It's cynical refereeing. Yeah, it's a real shame that for Salford though. That really could have rejuvenated them in this game. And that certainly will not help. UClan get their 4th. 4-1 it stands now. And that is
a matter of minutes.
That is gutting for Salford from high to low, like you say, in the matter of minutes. That is really unfortunate. And it would seem that this game is probably one step beyond now.
It's nice to see us in their half a lot more this half. The start of this half we were really locked in, but second half we've...
Oh, that goes sliding across! It's got to be in, surely!
Oh my word. Oh my word.
And the ref gives a short corner, does he? It was a real scramble. That's insane.
I'm not sure.
And we'll have to review the footage to see really what happened there. You guys, of course, hopefully had a good view of that.
The keeper's done well to just
across
the goal line.
Yeah, I think that is kind of the only strategy there. It was obviously, it didn't come firing in with much velocity, but it certainly was on target and it certainly was travelling. Well, I think we've actually ran over. Far less than 10 minutes left. It should be over any moment.
Oh, no, you are right. You are right. I was thinking it
10 minutes behind I was.
Evidently.
Yeah. Well, there we are.
And there we go. Full-time whistle. We end without Sevi here, but with Keenan, and that is a disappointing 4-1 loss for Salford. So a little bit of a horror show for the ladies.
Yeah, they were definitely spooked. They started off really well. 4 quick goals, to be honest. I think it was just only like 10 minutes, so, and it was already 3-1 to UConn, unfortunately. But Salford did start off well. They couldn't deal with the pressure, and they didn't manage to bounce back.
Yeah, I think UConn are a really good team. It certainly were frightening opponents. But I think, all things considered, I think Salford were pretty happy with their performance. It was a really good team performance, a lot of tenacity, a lot of hard work. They certainly didn't give up. And I tell you what, Sevi, talk to us about the support they had.
Support was great. The men's team came to support after they got changed. A lot of megaphone work. But yeah, referee had to give them a few words, but that didn't stop them. Non-stop support, but just not enough to make the ladies win the game. But that was it for the hockey segment. We move over back to Jonathan for the basketball.
Thank you very much, Sevi. Now over to the basketball, and Bix is back in his chair and he joins us now. Bix, what can you tell about the basketball?
I might have been a bad luck charm. Unfortunately, it's another loss from the game I was covering. The men's basketball made the trip to Liverpool John Moores. Listen, I was speaking with their players, their coaches. This is one of the bigger games. Liverpool John Moores, they're up there. They played Uni of last week, got the job done. They needed to get it. They just didn't work out. Salford were leading for all 4 quarters. All 4 quarters, they had Liverpool in the palm of their hand, but near that 4th quarter, he just got chipped away at that lead. They had nearly leading by double digits, slower and lower and lower. Their number 5 for Liverpool was superb. Even hit a dunk, which is the first time we've seen it. And then with 40 seconds left on the clock, Liverpool eventually took the lead for the first time, and they never lost it, winning it late on. But it's not the end of the world for Salford. There's still plenty of games left, especially the reverse fixture and the double header against Lancaster, which I've heard is going to be a very, very feisty game. At full time, I spoke with Robbie, and he told me it was an interesting one. They were missing a lot of first-team players. Koshi, who, again, second week with him out, still in Canada, unfortunately, and other big man Wisdom. He had 3 fouls in the opening 5 minutes, which was just a huge tactical loss for the basketball. But again, I said it once and I'll say it before, there is plenty of time left in the season and plenty of time to right the wrongs and go again next week.
Finally, we move on to the netball. Salford were away at the University of Manchester and won by 40 points. It was an excellent victory. The game...
Saw stuff about this sport, so give me a bit of hope. And there's a basket, I want to call it. Sorry if you can't see behind this TV. This is just where they've put me. And Manchester score. And Salford's goal shooter is on the ball now and places it through the basket very nicely. Off of just points scored, and unfortunately Manchester have scored again from their goal shooter. Is another scoring chance, and it's in by the goal shooter again. Just where the coaches and that have just told me to put my camera. And the goal attack has got her own shot and sinks it. The person doing everything. Unfortunately, Manchester score there. Oh, very nice pass to the goal shot and a very nice basket. Fortunately, we miss from that shot, but we get another shot. We get another chance at this. And it sinks the second time. Very nicely by our goal shooter. Sinks again. What very nice play. And as I say that, of course they go and score. I am just giving the commentator's curse. But we get another shot and it goes straight in. Nice catch, and it's sunk for Manchester. Very nice, another goal by Manchester there. Or do we hear? Yes, we do. I just heard the whistle and thought we didn't get it, and it's in for another goal for Salford. Let's hope. And as they say, we have hope again. They score again. And the goal attack passes to the goal shooter, and it is in very nicely. I've been watching it. I don't know what I'm talking about. We score again from here very nicely. Pass to the goal attack. Could this be a shot? It is, and it is sunk very nicely. And it's sunk for another goal for Salford. That's 14-8. Goal shooter on the ball. Can we score again? Yes, we can. We've got another shooting chance. Unfortunately missed, but we get the ball back, and it is sunk the second time. Goal attack for Salford on the ball now, looking for a shot, and it is in. Can this be sunk? Yes, it can. They get it back again for a third time, and third time's the charm, as they always say. Takes a shot, and it is in. Now the goal shooter for Manchester sinks a very nice shot. And it is sunk again, getting that 10 goal lead back. And they score. I have not. I'm very sorry about that. It did look like a very nice shot, but we get a goal after all. Very nice by Salford's goal attack there. And sink it in the second time. Goal shooter now on the ball, just under the net, and it's an easy goal. I'm just speaking things into existence. This is going to be a Salford goal. Yes, I'm speaking things into existence. You're not as annoyed as I think you might be over my lack of knowledge, but that was a very nice sink. But we score again. I'm just talking complete waffle again, and we score. Goal attack, however, gets the ball back and nicely dunks it.
What an excellent result for the women's netball. This has been your weekly sport roundup for all things sport in Salford. Many thanks to everyone who's watched. Have a brilliant day.